Hello, hi again, another video about channeling. Sorry, all my channelings for now are done only in Latvian language, so I just will share my story translated in English from myself. So, another cool entity which really amazed me the most was we gave him the name Enrico. Sorry. I just said the name and he's already okay. I want to talk. And I gave this name to him because he liked this name, also because the word Enrico somehow describes his energy. And how would I describe this? When I started channeling, all entities were like precise, not precise, maybe were some kind of, you could say, serious, strongly motivated beings. But this Enrico was only with the highest excitement, highest excitement in all things. Sorry. Which really excited me, because I was thinking, so what could me and this Enrico could give to other people? He said, well, excitement. You share experience, we'll give you excitement. It's like trading. You give me our experiences. I mean, spirits is like stories, like experiences, like only being in contact is experience, and they will give us excitement. They have so much excitement I couldn't describe. So how I see him is yellow, I could say pure yellow, a little bit like golden energy. And they also, in their civilization outside, they don't have a planet like as such, because they are non-time scale beings. In order for them to always be in the highest excitement, they always travel through realities. I cannot describe in simple words how is this. I only have the understanding about this. I've been with him in contact many times by myself, not doing channeling, and this Enrico really excited me, because when we were talking about, okay, describe your civilization if you come to, like let's say, to Earth. He said, okay, we are so excited. The first thing they would do is they will get a ship somewhere from another civilization. For example, he said we will get a ship from the civilization that's so serious about technologies and so on. They said, so much boring. But we will get the ship from them, although they do not contact them, because they are so excited about anything that sometimes they look unserious or pretty much crazy. And because they can shift realities, I mean, they can shift and create and shift through realities, like always in a constant deja vu. I understand that, I'm not sure, but I understand that they will just shift to a reality where that civilization is giving them the ship. And once the civilization, for example, this alien type of civilization, gives him the ship, all this Enrico civilization, I didn't ask the civilization name, but the pure yellow golden hours they have, all instantly, all with highest excitement to joy, I can say incredibly happy. Like, when you have a cute little puppy, he's always laughing and smiling, and the tail is always spinning, and then is running around sniffing all the things. They're like that, only 10 times more. And all the civilization in the ship is full, completely full. And the alien which gave them the ship would be, how did you do that? How did you do that? And they will not even think. They will not even think where to go. They will not even try to understand where to go. The going process itself is so exciting for them that they will just straight in line. Somewhere they will go. And while going, they will just follow the highest excitement at the moment, which is maybe they will just go straight incredibly fast, and they will, oh, what does this button do? And the ship will go somewhere left, and it goes, oh, we're going left, we're going left, we're going left. And then I said, okay, if you go to Earth, what would you do? And there, then he saw, sorry, it's a bit late here. Then he gave me really much visions. What would they do? Firstly, they with the ship, full ship. For example, somewhere there's a river. They will river, and they'll stand. There's a floating water, and they will just fall. Wow, it's so amazing, so amazing, so amazing, so amazing. And there, for example, there's a rock, and the water flows around the rock, and they will just go a rock, and they will have eyes full with love looking at the rock, and they will be, it's a rock, and the water is flowing around, and they will go like water, rock, water, rock, water, rock, water, rock, another wave, and they will go up the hill until they reach, for example, waterfall, and they will be like, waterfall, like, water falling down, eyes full with love, excitement, joy, and they will just go up, down, the waterfall, for example. Waterfall starts here, stops here, up, down, and they will do, and then they will do it like many times faster, up, down, and it's like so incredibly happy, and incredibly in such high joy, and then up, down, and then there's a tree, and then, and I understand they love all that is alive. I mean, all that is conscious. They love them so much. For example, they told me that also. For example, there's full with mud, and there's a beautiful flower, white beautiful flower. I didn't understand they did this, or this was the highest excitement that they had, and from this mud a beautiful white flower opened up, small beautiful white flower, and then they were all the civilization, like tens of ships looking at them, eyes full of love. They were crying, they were crying their tears off, they were so happy, they're so in love. Such a beautiful thing happened, and they were like, and many times when I began in contact with that civilization, because I being in contact, they come in contact. Oh, you want to contact us? Yeah. And they were always talking, and then boom, he's gone. And like, where did he go? And I understand they're having a huge party right now. All the civilization they have is now dancing, playing, singing, everything because of the party. Because we are in contact with somebody. No matter what, no matter who, they are coming and they're party, and then they come happy, and all are listening, all are watching, and this is another great thing. Also, he loves to contact with many people, and he loves to share many things. But also, he gets really bored of like serious things, like on this, why this happened. And the most interesting thing about him, he can predict the future. Although I have never tested it, we have asked him questions and realized that this also happened, which we asked about his future. And the thing was how the concept about, he always says that we live in a time netting. We are fixed to time prison. He said time prison, time netting, time fences, everything. We have time fences. To understand this, you have to say we have now this moment is aligned to the next moment, the next moment to the next moment, to the next, to the next, to the next. You can say our time period is linked from next moment to next moment. They don't have this linkage. They have only this moment, and the next moment can be complete anything, maybe 1,000 years back, 1,000 years in front. Now another thing is they have constant deja vu, which was very interesting. The concept was very, very interesting, because I said, okay, describe me this idea. He said, okay, well, imagine you're in front of auditorium, for example, 100 people auditorium. It's like, yes. Now there are some serious people, there are some smiling people, well, he wasn't talking in my head or so. The understanding and the story was coming by itself in front, and the understanding of it, the idea of it, his personality of it, as if I lived through this. Once we asked him question, who really are you? He said, I'm his past life. So this is another interesting concept, but I would live in this concept. He's just an entity. He has really interesting stories, and I would like to share it. So he said, imagine you are in front of auditorium of 100 people, different 100 people, different reactions, different. Some are happy, some are strange, some look at this, that something crazy is going on, some look at this, oh, Enrico will finally come and we were so happy, and so on and so on. So many ideas, many different stories. And before he comes, he already starts to laugh. And because he laughs, because at that moment the three other persons are very serious, and because of, they become these three persons, for example, which are very serious, who have really strange reaction because of this entity's laugh. And now he comes, he like gets 3 or 5 ideas of feelings that already happen, but he aligns his, you can say, consciousness or his intention to that reality where he laughs, and he laughs already instantly of knowing that 3 reactions that will have. And he's not laughing because of the 3 reactions, he's laughing because of the result of the 3 reactions that resulted of him laughing and turned it into really strange feelings for them 3, like what's going on, or so on and so on. These 3 people, what's going on, really strange, and what's going on, why he's laughing, and so on. And he's laughing because already of the reactions because of his laugh, but he's not laughing because and then have the reactions. He's laughing because he already is leaving the reaction. So basically he comes and laughs and instantly lives out the reality that he chooses that will happen. But it's not like he chooses reality that would happen. He somehow it happens very fastly. I don't know how to say that. For example, sometimes you know that you, for example, go down the stairs, there will be a person looking at you, and he will be happy or sad. He knows this, but in really wide range. And he doesn't have to go down. Maybe he chooses the process to go down, but he already chooses his reactions to the reaction that he will see this person laughing or smiling. His reaction in order to receive this and be the reality most exciting way. So for example, his exciting way would be if he goes down and the person is smiling, and he will do a reaction, for example, start to pretend like he's a clown, like ha 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 ha, and the person will start to laugh. But he chooses this reality because of the person laughing. And why is he laughing? It's because he's pretending a clown. But he's pretending the clown just to receive the person reactions already. So he's not even choosing to be a clown. He has to be a clown in order to receive the other person's interesting and most exciting reaction, which he wants to receive. So basically this is a constant deja vu, and this understanding was really mind-blowing. For example, I said, okay, if you know such a good way to shape out of the realities, I asked him, so for example, we are lost in a top secret military, I don't know, underground basement, top secret, super secret basement, and you and 3 of my friends are there. So basically me and 2 of my friends, because I will channel you, what would you do? And he said, okay, so let's just pretend that we are crazy and we are playing hide and seek. I said, okay. So the story goes out. We are in this top secret military base, whatever, and we are playing hide and seek, and we are all laughing and running around playing like little children, pretending we are nuts. And and by the moment where there's a personnel, like a guard coming, we all run inside these doors, but the girl which is with us has to stay outside until the guard sees her. And the girl stays outside the door, and the guard sees her, and he said, "Come in, come in." And the girl runs in, also hides in the darkness in another room. And the guard comes, opens the door, and said, "What are you doing here?" And then I, which is Enrico, will say, "Shh, we're playing hide and seek." So this guard's reaction would be, "What the? Some cuckoo, whatever." And his reactions to this, seeing this picture, because the guard would expect that they're hiding and they're scared, they're, I don't know, ass off. I'm sorry for the unpolite words. Just, I don't know any other words, because really scared. And the guard comes in now. We are playing hide and seek, and he would be like, "What the?" And then he takes them and is describing us, how did they get here? And we just pretend that we are playing hide and seek, and we're hiding from what? And then the story goes on, and just incredible linkage, and just the reactions that he makes the other humans' energy reactions in completely changing the mind. And this was really exciting. This story was really exciting because also. And we said, for example, yeah, you can also do many things, and he can say in front many things that will change the realities and shift the realities. But this concept was very interesting, and also what I noticed also is that when he comes through, you just have to say the name Enrico, and he's already here. Like now also, like I started a little float away, but I tell him right now that I don't want to channel him because we have no questions here. But another thing is that when people channel and Enrico comes, the people can ask him, "I want to channel you also." And for example, you want to channel him also, and he's like, "Okay, yes. You have to be channeling through me. I channel him. I give him the allowance to channel you if you really want to, and he can come and channel you through." Also, many people have open their channels also like this. I believe he can open the channels, but do you have to be ready for this? Because as my understanding, channeling is not the thing that anybody can do, because you have to be ready for this. I mean, not ready for this like, oh, I'm ready now, I can do it, but energetically, in your understandings also, and in your you have to have a really weak mind in order to be, that mind doesn't lock you in many definitions, concepts, understandings, theories. You have to be really flowing. You have to be really free, and then you can do the channeling. This Enrico, he had many interesting stories, but sorry for these stories, as they are only in Latvian language channeling available. So you can also always visit my website, which is Artline.